A 16-year-old boy stands alone inside a formation designed to kill armies. His bow is shattered. His chariot is destroyed. His armor has been torn from his body. 7 of the greatest warriors alive surround him, and he picks up a broken chariot wheel and charges.
This is the story of the most unfair fight in mythology, not because of what happened to him, but because of what he did anyway.
Day 13 of the war at Kurukshetra. The battlefield is a graveyard. Tens of thousands are dead, and Dronacharya, the supreme commander of the corps of army, has a plan that will end this war in a single day. The Chakravyuha, a spinning military labyrinth made of 7 concentric rings of soldiers, chariots, elephants, and cavalry. Each ring rotates in the opposite direction. Warriors enter, and the formation closes behind them like a living thing. It swallows armies whole. In all of Kurukshetra, only 2 warriors know how to break this formation, Krishna and Arjun. Dronacharya knows this, so he sends the Trigarta army, 30,000 soldiers, to lure Arjun to the far side of the battlefield, miles away from the Chakravyuha, miles away from his family.
The Pandav army is being devoured. The Chakravyuha tears through their ranks. Yudhishthir, Bhim, Nakul, Sahadev, none of them know how to breach it. They watch their soldiers fall and can do nothing.
And then a voice cuts through the despair. Calm, young, steady. I can enter the Chakravyuha. Abhimanyu, 16 years old, son of Arjun and Subhadra, nephew of Krishna.
Here is what no one else on that battlefield knows. When Subhadra was pregnant with Abhimanyu, Arjun described the Chakravyuha to her, every layer, every rotation, every weak point. The unborn child listened. He absorbed every word. But when Arjun reached the method for exiting, Subhadra fell asleep. Abhimanyu learned how to break in. He never learned how to break out.
Yudhishthir hesitates. You know how to enter, but can you exit? Abhimanyu looks at his uncle. Send the others behind me. I will crack it open. They follow through. It is not a suicide mission. It is a relay. Abhimanyu breaks the gate. The Pandavs pour in after him.
Abhimanyu charges. His chariot hits the outer ring of the Chakravyuha like a battering ram. He fires arrows so fast they blur. Soldiers fall in waves. He punches through the first ring, then the second, then the third. Warriors twice his age scatter before him. He is his father's son.
But behind him, the gate slams shut. Jayadroth, king of Sindhu. He carries a boon from Lord Shiva himself. For one single day, he can hold off every Pandav warrior except Arjun, and Arjun is miles away. Jayadroth stands at the breach point, and when the Pandavs charge in after Abhimanyu, he stops them cold. Every single one of them. The relay is broken. Abhimanyu is alone.
Abhimanyu is alone inside the Chakravyuha. No reinforcements, no exit strategy. A 16-year-old boy against the entire inner command of the Kaurav army. He does not hesitate, not for 1 second.
What happens next terrifies the corps of high command. Abhimanyu is not dying. He is winning. He defeats Dronacharya's formations. He fights Karna to a standstill. He shatters Dushasan's chariot. He wounds Shalya, the king of Madra. Seasoned generals, men who have fought wars for decades, cannot handle this boy.
Duryodhan watches from the command position. He is a boy, one boy, and he is dismantling our entire army. He turns to Dronacharya. End this. I do not care how. And this is where the story turns dark, because what follows is not a battle. It is an execution. 7 warriors, Dronacharya, Karna, Ashwatthama, Kripa, Shakuni, Dushasan, and Kritavarma, attack Abhimanyu simultaneously. Not one at a time, all at once. The warrior code says single combat is sacred. They break every rule that exists.
They cut his bowstring. He draws his sword.
They shatter his sword. He picks up a spear. They break the spear. They kill his chariot horses. They destroy his chariot. Piece by piece, they strip everything from him. And still, he does not stop. Abhimanyu rips a wheel from his destroyed chariot. He holds it like a shield and a weapon. A 16-year-old boy, standing on the ground, surrounded by 7 generals on war chariots. And he looks up at them.
He charges. He swings the wheel and catches Dushasan's son across the chest, sending him off his chariot. Even now, broken and alone, Abhimanyu is still dangerous, and they know it. Because when the final blow comes, it does not come from the front. Dushasan's son strikes him from behind.
When Arjun returns and sees his son's body, Krishna has to hold him back. And then Arjun speaks the words that will define day 14. Before tomorrow's sun sets, Jayadrath dies, or I walk into fire myself. And every warrior on that battlefield knows he means it. Abhimanyu was 16 years old. He walked into a trap he could not escape, fought an army he could not beat, and faced a betrayal no warrior code allows. He never once asked for mercy. The generals who killed him had decades of experience, divine weapons, and the protection of numbers. He had a broken chariot wheel, and he made them afraid. Some warriors are remembered for the wars they won. Abhimanyu is remembered for how he fought when winning was no longer possible. That is what makes him immortal.